At night in Tanwu City on the Yian continent, the Yi family was attacked by a group of men in robes who broke down the door to force their way in. They seemed extremely angry, searching for Yi Yun inside his house. One of them, Fang Hu, a servant of the Yi family, shouted, "If you're not dead in there, hurry up and crawl out for me." Behind the broken door, Yi Yun was lying weakly on a chair. Despite being poisoned with a high dose of soul-eroding corpse poison, Yi Yun, a ninth-stage body-tempering genius, managed to survive. Fang Hu, who was eager to finish him off, ordered 2 of his soldiers to attack. The soldiers, who looked cunning, laughed as they advanced. "Young Master Yu Yen, don't blame us for not having a heart," one of them said as he swung his sword towards Yi Yun. However, to their surprise, Yi Yun parried the attack with one hand. The soldier, who was startled by Yi Yun's piercing gaze, cried out in pain as Yi Yun quickly disarmed him and left him writhing on the floor. Rising valiantly, Yi Yun warned Fang Hu and his men to stop their nonsense before taking further action. Fang Hu, sweating and stunned by Yi Yun's unexpected recovery, wondered aloud how Yi Yun's cultivation could return. Yi Yun replied casually, explaining that it was a long story. He revealed that he was originally a senior gaming otaku who mysteriously woke up inside Yi Yun's body. Upon awakening, he felt excruciating pain and saw the remnants of Yi Yun's memories, discovering that Yi Kun, the eldest son of the Yi family, had poisoned him. The poison damaged his body and mind, turning him from a martial arts expert into a weak shell overnight. As Yi Yun's consciousness began to fade, he found himself in an unfamiliar room with a notice. The Multiverse Devourer system has matched its host and has been automatically activated. Confused, Yi Yun read the next message. A large amount of toxic matter has been detected in the host's body that jeopardizes the host's safety. Do you want to devour it, yes or no? Desperate and without any other options, Yi Yun chose yes, bracing himself for whatever would happen. Soon, he felt an excruciating pain as the system worked, and another notification appeared. Then came a notification that the poison was successfully devoured, and Yi Yun gained 800 experience points. A large notification appeared, detailing his new attributes. After devouring the poison, his original Pile Mountain Palm technique evolved into a high-level Fire Poison Palm. Fang Hu, who was infuriated by Yi Yun's indifferent response, snapped, "Are you dumb? I asked to help you restore your cultivation, Yi Yun." Confidently, Yi Yun replied, "Heaven gave me the Golden Finger superpower to eradicate trash like you." Fang Hu was shocked by Yi Yun's bold statement. Yi Yun, who was aware that his body had just recovered and his physical strength was still weak, knew that he had to resolve the situation quickly. A new notification appeared, detecting his current strength and offering a newcomer reward package. Without hesitation, Yi Yun opened it. Another notification told him that he had received the Million Times Attack Speed ability, a powerful divine skill beyond the ordinary cultivation level. Although his current strength was low, this ability would unlock higher attack speeds as his cultivation increased. Sensing his newfound strength, Yi Yun saw Fang Hu's anger increase. Fang Hu, who was angry at Yi Yun's calm demeanor, ordered his soldiers to attack and cut off Yi Yun's limbs. The soldiers, trembling, reluctantly obeyed. Yi Yun moved quickly towards Fang Hu, so fast that Fang Hu barely noticed his movements. "Fire Poison Fist," Yi Yun shouted, striking Fang Hu and sending him flying out of the courtyard. The attack left Fang Hu helpless on the ground, stunned by the power and effectiveness of Yi Yun's movements. Trembling, Fang Hu gasped, "What kind of strength is that? How can you have this speed?" Yi Yun replied, "You don't know much. Ask Yan Wei for an explanation." He stood up fiercely, a sinister black aura emanating from him. Holding Fang Hu's head, Yi Yun felt his cultivation energy flowing out from his body. Fang Hu shouted, "What have you done to me?" Another notification appeared, telling Yi Yun that he had successfully devoured Fang Hu's energy, gaining 300 experience points. Desperate, Fang Hu apologized, admitting his mistake and begging for forgiveness. But Yi Yun, ignoring his plea, glared at him and said coldly, "It's your turn now." Yi Yun walked to the outer edge of the Black Moon Mountains, ready for battle. Here, he fought against a group of demonic beasts, using the opportunity to train and increase his strength by facing a group of wild boars. The battle culminated in a confrontation with the enormous Boar King. Panting heavily, Yi Yun faced the Boar King. After a grueling fight, he finally came out victorious. "Who?" he exhaled, almost out of stamina. Fortunately, Yi Yun activated the Devour ability just in time. A notification appeared, showing that Yi Yun had successfully defeated the First-Order Thick-Skinned Pig King, giving him 100 experience points. Another notification followed, announcing that Yi Yun had reached the 5th stage of body tempering. Reflecting on his progress, Yi Yun realized that his 2 days of hard training had paid off, advancing him from the 3rd stage to the 5th stage of body tempering. Moreover, he confirmed a few things about his Devour system. First, this system could not only devour pills, techniques, and cultivation, but also spirit stones. Fang Hu, the sycophant, had hidden a considerable stash of treasure pills. When devoured, these pills instantly fused into high-quality pills within Yi Yun's body, enhancing his cultivation. A notification confirmed that the first-grade gathering pill had successfully fused into a second-grade gathering spirit pill, giving Yi Yun 500 experience points. Secondly, Yi Yun discovered that other than cultivators, demonic beasts were also prime targets to devour. The ranks of demonic beasts, from the 1st to the 9th, corresponded to the 9 great realms of cultivators. Preying on these beasts could quickly increase his cultivation. During his battle with the boars, he received 50 experience points for each boar defeated. However, just like cultivators, Yi Yun could only devour demonic beasts if they were seriously injured or close to death. Fortunately, Yi Yun's battles and practice sessions left his opponents seriously injured, so he could devour their cultivation. Devouring non-living beasts also restored his stamina and healed his injuries, just like his wounded palm that healed after devouring non-living beasts. Lastly, and most importantly, this system provided perception and detection abilities, allowing Yi Yun to navigate and survive various dangers. These abilities were crucial in helping him anticipate and avoid trouble, ensuring his growth and survival. For example, Yi Yun detected a new group of 3rd-level Lezhong demonic beasts in the southwest direction. Defeating this group would help him reach the 5th stage of body tempering. However, he needed more training and cultivation to progress further, as his current level was not enough to deal with his enemies. After sending the boar, Yi Yun hurried away. Late at night, he leisurely walked into the courtyard of the Yi family residence, satisfied with his progress. He had devoured most of the demonic beasts in the outer periphery of the Black Moon Mountains. Although eager to continue practicing and increase his strength quickly, he encountered a barrier in the inner circle that required the combined efforts of the 3 great clans to open. Exhausted, Yi Yun decided to rest and plan his next move. As he walked into the house, a sudden attack came. A gun was thrown at him. He quickly dodged, wondering who dared to ambush him. The attackers turned out to be a group of red-robed people, who wanted revenge on their comrades that Yi Yun had faced during Fang Hu's attack. Leading the attackers was Yi Kun, the eldest son, who was in the 6th stage of body tempering. His soldiers were even stronger, at the 7th stage. Yi Kun was furious that the soul-eroding poison he got from the southern border failed to defeat Yi Yun. Not only did Yi Yun survive, but he also became stronger, reaching the 5th stage of body tempering, which angered Yi Kun even more. Seizing the opportunity for a direct confrontation, Yi Kun arrogantly demanded the chance to torture Yi Yun himself. As Yi Kun lunged with his sword, Yi Yun dodged with incredible speed, suddenly appearing right in front of Yi Kun. Surprised by Yi Yun's agility, Yi Kun had no time to react before Yi Yun broke his arm, making him cry out in pain. Yi Kun's soldiers immediately rushed forward after being attacked by Yi Yun. Enraged that his arm was broken, Yi Kun shouted that he was going to kill Yi Yun. However, as he attempted to attack, Yi Yun quickly dodged and countered, warning, "It's not just your arm that will break. Even your legs won't survive." With a series of swift and brutal movements, Yi Yun crushed both Yi Kun's arms and legs, making him writhe in pain. Yi Kun's soldiers, alarmed, tried to save their young master, but Yi Yun easily lifted Yi Kun and threw him towards them, sending him flying past his soldiers. The sight of their young master being thrown so far away left the soldiers bewildered. They could not understand how Yi Yun, who had only reached the 5th stage of body tempering, could possess such speed and strength. Fear began to grip them as they watched Yi Yun attack one of their own, leaving the warrior's body lying helplessly on the ground. Desperate, Yi Kun pleaded with Yi Yun to stay away. Smiling, Yi Yun taunted, "Do you enjoy poisoning people?" Her words frightened Yi Kun. Despite his warning, Yi Yun ignored his brother's request and unleashed a fire attack on him, making Yi Kun feel the immense pain firsthand. In a desperate attempt to save face, Yi-kun threatened, "Kill me if you have the guts. If not, I will take revenge on you someday for this humiliation." Yi-kun, slightly emotional, held Yi-kun's head. "Don't worry," he said. "If you want revenge, go ahead." Feeling that something was wrong, Yi-kun begged Yi-yun to stop, but it was too late. Yi-yun activated his system and began to absorb Yi-kun's cultivation. A notification appeared. Enemy detected severely injured. Devouring is complete. Congratulations to the host for gaining 1,500 experience points and reaching the 6th stage of body tempering. Yi-kun cried out in pain, feeling his cultivation being drained. "What are you doing to me, bastard?" he shouted. Yi-yun casually replied, "Just repay me 10 times what you did to me." He then added coldly, "Now, crawl out of my territory like a dog." Yi-kun, in his dying state, could only lie there, completely defeated. One of Yi-kun's warriors quickly sent a message to the Grand Patriarch, informing him of the dire situation. Not only had Yi-yun devoured a large amount of cultivation on his journey, but he had also found the key to their ancestors' personal treasure. Yi-yun had destroyed Yi-kun's stanchion, and his father, Yi-chang, would not take this lightly after seeing his son in such a miserable state. Yi-chang, Yi-kun's father, was also an ancestor of the Yi family and a master at the 2nd stage of the Blood Q realm. In contrast, Yi-yun was currently only at the 6th stage of body tempering. Even with his triple attack speed, Yi-yun would likely have a hard time fighting him. Yi-yun knew he had to improve his cultivation as quickly as possible. Suddenly a notification appeared, indicating a large treasure was detected 5 meters to the southeast. Curious, Yi-yun followed the path to the treasure. He arrived at a hidden door, put a key in the lock, and saw the door swing open. Inside the room, Yi-yun found a huge collection of gold and precious items collected by Yi-chang over the years. Without hesitation, Yi-yun began to devour everything in sight. Notice after notice appeared as he consumed elemental pills, essence grass, and many other treasures, accumulating experience points far beyond his expectations. Yi-yun successfully obtained the martial arts technique, the Spirit Light Sword. Notifications kept popping up quickly, telling him that he had reached the 9th stage of body tempering. His experience points had reached the threshold, allowing him to break through to the 1st stage of the Blood Welchi realm. Feeling refreshed, Yi-yun realized that taking pills was a very efficient way to restore his energy. To his surprise, a new notice revealed that he had discovered the 3rd layer of the Spirit Weapon Execution Sword technique. Confident and stronger than ever, Yi-yun was ready to face any challenge that lay ahead. Yi-yun could not believe his luck of finding rare weapons in this room. Among Yi-chang's collection was a 3rd-level spiritual weapon, a formidable sword capable of facing martial artists at the Grandmaster realm head-on. Yi-yun immediately summoned the sword, claiming it as his own. He hid the rare weapon inside the system, which had unlimited storage space, allowing him to retrieve it whenever needed. Next to the sword, Yi-yun kept other healing herbs for emergencies. Yi-chang would never imagine that his weapon would one day be used against him. Yi-yun thought with a grin. The real culprit was Yi-kun, who had dared to provoke Yi-yun, leading to these consequences. After draining the treasure, Yi-yun returned home. Suddenly, he heard someone calling his name. "Young Master Yi-yun, I finally found you," said a voice from behind. Yi-yun turned his head and saw the Yi family's butler, Uncle Wu-mo. Uncle Wu asked Yi-yun why he was out here instead of resting to recover his strength. Surprised, Yi-yun wondered why Uncle Wu was in such a hurry. Uncle Wu grabbed Yi-yun's hand, urging him to catch up immediately. His master had just returned and searched everywhere for Yi-yun. The master of the Yi family, Yi Wuxiang, Yi-yun's father, looked unwell, coughing and bleeding from his mouth, indicating a severe injury. Although his servants tried to convince him to rest, he refused, desperate to see his son. She wanted to make sure Yi-yun was safe with her own eyes. Not long after, Yi-yun arrived to see his father. Shivering with worry, he faced the ailing Yi Wuxiang,